DePaul School of Cinematic Arts is leading the Midwest with giving students access to virtual production. Tools like this give these students real-world, hands-on experience with cutting-edge technology that they can use to land that first big job out of school.
Our students, when they come to CineSpace, can expect to have an experience unlike any other film program in the country. They'll be learning and working in a live, bustling film and television studio. Their classroom will be a live set.
Could you say your name?
Yes, this is Rob Lutke.
Okay, cool. And when did you go to DePaul?
I graduated in 2025. I did work in the PO for my last 2 years of school. I was there for 2 years. I was hired in the fall of my junior year.
My name is Tara Kumar. I work at the production office, Interloop, lower level 103.
So we saw like exponential growth in how many projects we're filming, like truly like in a quarter.
So last year we still had extra credit projects where you could just get a professor in one of your classes to sign off on your project. The problem with those was that a lot of professors wouldn't read the script and make sure that it was good or safe, and people would just make any project they wanted. So this year we require either having an independent study or a club sponsorship, or you can do an anytime project.
They punish students for breaking equipment by not replacing it, but like that's the whole point. We're students and we have to learn, and of course equipment is going to get broken.
The equipment centers were also running out of equipment, so people would make reservations for things and they would overlap, and so some people wouldn't be able to get their full orders because other orders were so big that they just took over everything.
And then equipment center managers realized they needed to start having restrictions because like a lot of students would just want to rent the whole equipment center.
DePaul had a problem of maybe overworking the PO.
Sure.
And they artificially reduced the amount of student films.
Sure. I kind of think it's a true statement. I was definitely frustrated about it at first, but having the perspective of working at the PO and having to deal with all of the projects, I'm like, okay, I see how this is beneficial.
Don't know if I should be saying this a little, but the production office started asking for more paperwork, and it was kind of related to a project shot and like didn't even break rules because there had not really been rules yet. There was like real alcohol and drugs on set, and then also intimacy scene with a minor and like a much older adult actor without an intimacy coordinator. This film basically just like caused the production office to kind of restart their system of like, how much paperwork are we going to require of the students?
The Hollywood Reporter has named DePaul School of Cinematic Arts one of the best film schools in the country, rising to 9th place, up 2 spots from last year.
You have a top 10 film program rated by the Hollywood Reporter. You're in the top 10, but you're limiting it more because you're cutting the budget. And that makes people not be able to do what you advertise them to be doing. It doesn't make sense. Like, why are you doing that? CDM controls the budget for everything. SCA has no say in what they use for budget. In fact, we just got our budget cut.
I mean, I think it just makes it a little bit more difficult for students to be able to make projects. And arguably, the reason a lot of people come to DePaul's film school is the accessibility to equipment and stuff like that outside of class projects.
Even though it seems like we're being even more restrictive, we still have the most liberal equipment rental program out of any of the like other schools.
There's like, you know, that like saying that like the rule is only in place because somebody like fucked something up somewhere. Like, I think that was very much the case with this whole system of taking out equipment and shooting films.
Adaptability is a really important thing, especially as a filmmaker. Our industry is continuously changing. There are a lot of things that are happening.
Yeah, you only have 10 weeks to not only like make a connection with a professor, but also make a film sometimes in these classes. Like 10 weeks is not enough time.
I think underclassmen are probably more frustrated than upperclassmen, and like rightfully so. Because if you like made a decision to come to DePaul for this specific reason, and then obviously that changes right when you get here, that's going to be really frustrating. And if the PO really is going to crack down, or if SCA is trying to crack down to promote class projects, then they need to find a way to make class projects actually impactful for their students. Because I think right now, arguably, the consensus is that what are you really learning in class?